IMPD stressing gun safety tonight after a child is killed on the north side.
Police believe the shooting happened when another child got a hold of an unsecured weapon. Police
confirming 9-year-old Micah Jackson died last night after he and a friend were playing with a gun that accidentally fired.
IMPD called to the apartment on the 7100 block of Warrior Trail around 9:45 last night. That's near 71st in Michigan.
No arrests have been made in the case, but the investigation is continuing. And in the wake of last night's shooting, IMPD returning to the scene to hand out free gun safety locks.
24-hour News 8's Eric Feldman at police headquarters tonight. He met up with officers this afternoon, and Eric, they didn't just hand out safety locks, they handed out safety tips as well.
That's right, Brooke and Dave. Lots of tips, and I mean, they were going around door to door in that neighborhood to educate and help out these neighbors after last night's shocking death. They really want to jumpstart the conversation for both gun owners and non-gun owners, excuse me, about firearm safety, because about half of U.S. homes, according to IMPD, have a firearm in it. So even if you don't have a gun in your home, there's always the chance you might need to know this information.
Teddy bears line to honor 9-year-old Micah Jackson, accidentally shot and killed Monday by another child playing with a gun.
I'm so sad right now.
IMPD says that gun should never have been within the child's reach and without any sort of safety lock.
Any accidental firearm death could be prevented.
So IMPD took action Tuesday.
Police, can I talk to you a minute?
Going back to the flats at Meridian Hills apartment complex.
Hi, how are you?
Door to door.
Can I give you a gun lock anyway? There's a gun lock, some messages in a coloring book so that you can explain to the kids about the importance of both the gun lock and what to do when you see a gun.
To educate about gun safety and storage for all adults and children, because enough is enough.
Your child is going to at some point be in a home where there are firearms, so you have to have that discussion with them even if you don't own the firearms.
IMPD had extra gun safety locks.
Squeeze it, lock it.
That they gave out for free and encourage parents to talk to their children about what to do if they see a firearm. Stephanie Thomas plans on talking to her 10 grandkids.
I think they understand about it. I really do. If not, I'm finna help them learn.
Other children have heard IMPD's advice loud and clear.
I'll never use a gun or stay away from it, and if you do see a gun, stay in contact with a parent.
Any knock, any plea could save a life. But will it?
Pray, that's all we can do, and just hope that it clicks up here with these kids.
Over the weekend, you may remember a teen shot in the leg by a 15-year-old at the Marion County Fair. Also an accident. Now, coming up at 11 o'clock, there are 11 states that have certain gun law lock requirements. Should Indiana become the 12th? We ask IMPD. That again coming up at 11 o'clock. I'm live in downtown Indianapolis. Eric Feldman, 24-hour News 8.
All right, Eric, thank you. Speaking of IMPD, the chief of police in an interview posted on Facebook said the shooting all came down to a simple decision.
It still comes down to a decision that was made that allowed that to happen. And it's those decisions that if we can't make good decisions relative to that, then we shouldn't be possessing a firearm.
Again, police have not made any arrests in the case. Prosecutors will decide if the gun owner will face charges.